Hello, everyone. Oh my goodness, what an event. What an event. Thank you. Thank you so much for investing some of your extraordinarily valuable time in learning about leveling up and the convergence of multiple industries into something truly disruptive and truly special. We genuinely hope that this event has given you a couple different things. We hope it's given you insight, first and foremost, as to what social retail is. Certainly also why it's being called the future of business. One of the things we'd love for you to do is drop below your biggest aha, your biggest takeaway from any of the main speakers or any of the stories you've heard. What kind of blew your hair back the most? I will be curious to see if anyone has the same biggest takeaway that I have personally after watching an event like this. Mine is that timing matters. We loved seeing your answers, and go back if you haven't looked at them. We loved seeing your answers on Thursday to the question we asked about which stock you so wish you would have invested in at the right time, right? If we'd only known, guys, if we had only all known what Amazon, Apple, and Tesla were going to do, right? It's wild. Well, guess what? Guess what? This time you know. This time you know early. This time you know at the right time. The exact right time. We heard Justin Sarah, and if you haven't gotten to hear him yet, go back. We heard Justin Sarah talk about the S curve. This is fascinating to me because do you remember where we were as an industry and as a company on that curve? We had been through formulation. We had kind of just exited, we're just exiting consolidation and just entering what? Momentum. And think about this for a minute. Think about this. Modere, the company behind social retail, was literally, like just last week, voted the fastest growing woman-led company in the entire country across all industries. 1,700% growth, 1,700% growth in the last 5 years when we were in which phases? 1,700% during which phases? Formulation and consolidation. It's hard to even wrap your head around what the momentum phase is about to bring. But I'm here for it. I am here for it. And now you are too. I want to encourage you to do a couple things. The first thing I want to encourage you to do is really take some time to go back and listen to the stories. We had quite a few of them that were shared. Other people's stories are very, very important. Other people's stories are important because they help you understand others and though they help you understand yourself, which is super interesting. When you can relate to someone else's story, when you feel empathy with the things that they have encountered or the goals that they have, you gain a greater understanding of where you want to go. So somebody else's story can really serve as part of your roadmap to help you get to where you want to be. So right now we want to wrap this event up with a single game-changing call to action. And it's an interesting one. I'm going to start with a quick story. I was talking to a neighbor last week. He is an incredible entrepreneur. He's already done so many just spectacular things, and he's in the process of launching something new. And it's so cool. His name is Mo. Mo was sharing with me that he has already attracted and hired absolute best in class, super impressive CEO and CFO. Now, guys, remember, the idea he's working on is his brainchild. So I asked Mo, I said, okay, if you've already hired a CFO and a CEO, what is your title? CVO. CVO. Mo is Chief Vision Officer of his growing operation. Best title ever, Best title ever, am I right? Because without vision, you don't even need any of those other roles or titles. And my mentors, one of the most incredible things he has taught me over the last couple of years is this: the most important person you will ever hire, spoiler alert, if you've never heard him say this, but the most important person you will ever hire or recruit is you. Like, beyond a shadow of a doubt, you are the most important person you will ever recruit or hire. So I'm going to ask you this question. Are we living in exceptionally challenging times? You bet we are. Exceptionally challenging times across the board for so many reasons. You bet we are. Are we also living in a time where we have a very unique opportunity to hire ourselves as Chief Vision Officer and to work to build the exact life that we deserve and we vision? Yes, we are also living in that time. So our challenge to you coming out of this event is to hire yourself today as CVO of your life. Big, bold vision is so important. It's what keeps you going. I'm gonna wrap this up with one story about that. I was jogging on the beach last summer. This was a big aha for me when it came to vision. Jogging on the beach last summer. I had already gone further than I had planned on going, further than I even thought I could go. I was tired, I was hot, I was thirsty. But I looked down the beach and there was something that looked so cool, like so interesting, so spectacular, really. And it didn't just look like beach, it looked like something different. So I kept going. And honestly, guys, it was not getting closer very fast. I was like, "Ooh, this is further than I thought." And guess what? I kept going because it looked worth it enough. I was like, I've got to see what that is. And I got to the tip, and it was literally the tip of the island. It was absolutely spectacular. I took pictures. I fell in love with this place. I have taken my children back there multiple times since then. It is magical. If it didn't look that spectacular, that grand, that magical, that different, there is no way I would have kept running, guys. I was hot, I was tired, I had gone too far already. But that vision, I got a sneak peek at how worth it enough it looked to keep going. So I kept going. You're gonna do two things as CVO. Two things, okay? First, you're gonna get absolute clarity on your big, bold, spectacular vision. Okay? Clarity on a vision, spectacular enough and worth it enough that you will keep going. Even when you're tired, even when you've already gone as far as you plan to, and frankly, further than you thought you even could. Get crystal clear on your worth it enough vision. Then get exceptionally aggressive, guys. Exceptionally aggressive about immersing yourself in the opportunities and surrounding yourself with the people who are going to help you make that vision a reality. Each person you heard from over the last couple of days has already officially hired themselves as CVO of their life. Each one of them also sees social retail as a massive contributing factor in helping them execute on the big, bold, spectacular vision they have for their own life and their own family. And each one of them, I can assure you, is genuinely honored to have been able to share even a part of their story with each of you to serve as part of your roadmap. Okay? So have an incredible day. Have an absolutely incredible day. You know what to do. You're going to shut your computer screen right now. You're going to look yourself in the mirror and you're going to hire yourself as CVO of your own life. And we cannot wait to see where that takes you.